guys, seeing as today is Valentine's Day, you know, the day where we celebrate a naked baby or something? I thought I would give you guys some of the best relationship advice I could muster out of my being. So like always, I went to Facebook and Twitter and I had to weed through hundreds and hundreds of gross, disgusting things to pick out some of the best things I could answer. And I'm gonna try and help you guys with some of your troubles. Because if there's somebody you should be taking advice from, it's a guy who owns both a Viking helmet and a unicycle. What is the worst relationship you've been in? The worst relationship I was in was this sort of three-way open relationship between me, chocolate, and peanut butter. I never left the bed, and it's not as good as you think it sounds. I got myself in the peanut butter, I got chocolate in the peanut butter, and I got myself in the chocolate. I'm sure there's some kind of disgusting joke to be made here, but I'm just not gonna make it. How do you tongue kiss? Well, it's kind of like a wrestling match between two people's mouths, and you kind of want to just stick your faces together, but make sure you leave enough room between your noses so that each of you can breathe. And you kind of want to use your tongues to battle it out inside, like Star Wars style, two guys with lightsabers just kind of smushing each other together, making all kinds of gross noises. Make sure you're exchanging a fair amount of saliva as well. Get your saliva in their mouth, their saliva in your mouth. It sounds really gross, and it kinda is when you think about it. What do you do when your boyfriend makes plans on Valentine's Day? You know what? Be the better person. Let him have his Valentine's Day. It's just something us guys gotta do sometimes. Valentine's Day means literally nothing. It's just a day for guys and girls to spend a lot of money on each other. I don't get it. Apparently at some point a naked baby shot an arrow into somebody's butt, and that arrow made that person love another person, and then they got together. People will spend money on anything as long as there's some naked baby shooting arrows. How do you tell them you secretly have a dink? Well, you just kind of pull it out there and show it to them, and if they run away, well then it was never meant to be. How do I let a guy know that I like them without telling them directly? That's a tough one. I would say, without using your words, maybe mime it out to them, or you could write it down on a stake and give it to them. Or just, screw it, paint a gigantic mural of you two making mouth party on his wall. What do I do if my boyfriend kisses my cat more than he kisses me? You know, put the cat in a different room and then make a mouth party on him. What do you do if a guy tells you that he likes you and he shows you his thing? Which thing? Is it a sweet car? If it's a sweet car, I say go for it. How do you know you've kissed somebody too soon? Well, if after you're done making a mouth party on them, you have to lay them back down in their crib, you've probably kissed them a little too soon. How do you woo somebody with a potato? Put it in. What is a boyfriend and what do I do with it? It's a boy who is your friend and who also lets you touch hands with him. My relationship with my laptop is very clingy. I would recommend rediscovering the outdoors, as scary as that sounds. Or television is a great alternative. What's the best knot to use to hide a guy in your basement for a while? I recommend the sailor's knot, the one with the rabbit ears, and they go through the tree somehow. Dear Matt G, my boyfriend just became invisible, bleepity bloopity bloopity bloopity, how do I make him be real with me? This sounds like your classic haunted house scenario. First of all, I'm gonna have you look around your house. Do you see a bookshelf in which you pull a book out, and the bookshelf swings around to reveal a hidden door? Do you have paintings where their eyes follow you around the house? And do things move around on their own? If all of this is true and your walls bleed, your house is haunted and your boyfriend is a ghost. How do you tell your girlfriend/boyfriend that you love them? Generally with your mouth, and you use your tongue to articulate words and form a sentence, and then you say it into their face. What can I do with a box of condoms on Valentine's Day? Depends on how many you have. I say balloon party, but most people would probably say sex. How do you tell someone you don't like them gently? Whisper it into a pillow, and then you put it over their face while they're sleeping, and then you just kind of hold it there until they stop moving. I have a great relationship, but the problem is, it's with a potato chip. How do I make it even better? Salsa? Dip? French onion? Yeah, 7 layers, amazing. Is love downloadable? No, not really. It's something you more have to download illegally. You should probably go to a torrent website and pirate that shit. So I hope this relationship advice helped you guys in some way. It probably didn't, because it was all horrible, because I suck at life. And if at least it didn't help you, then maybe you just enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Well, before I end the video, I think I damaged my tripod just now. But anyway, before I end the video, I want to give a big shout out to Audible.com for helping me guys connect with you this week. Audible.com is the leading provider in audiobooks online, and I don't know if you guys know this yet, but they've given me a special link, audible.com/MattG, and if you click it and sign up to try out their website, you're gonna get a free audiobook. And I'm sure you'll find something. They have about 150,000 titles. Personally, I've been watching a lot of Ancient Alien stuff lately, and I figured I would search on there to see if they had anything on that topic. Turns out they do. So I checked out this book called The Ancient Alien Question, and it's really interesting to me. I don't know, I feel like I'm a big conspiracy guy when I watch this. Like I should be hacking into the internet and figuring out all these government secret files. But I'm just you know, reading a book. So if I can find a book that interests me, I'm sure you're gonna be able to find a book that interests you out of their 150,000 titles. And it's great because it's just somebody reading you a book, so you don't actually have to flip the pages or risk getting a paper cut. And you can just do it while you're doing other things, like, you know, when you're supposed to be studying but you're actually just listening to music. Well, why not listen to a book? So make sure you go check out audible.com/MattG124. I don't even know if I'm in focus right now or not. Like, it's completely come right off the tripod. I don't know what to do at this point. So, I'm just gonna, I'll see the crew on 24 on Tuesday. Hey guys, you know how life sometimes gives you a little gift just wrapped up in a little box? Just like a little present just for you. For me, it's those moments when I see happy couples in public having a very